Hello class, how have you been? So far we have been discussing about business letters. I believe that you have got a very decent idea about the structure of business letters, the purpose, the types, and the stylistic elements. And now I actually want you to try writing out some business letters. I'm very sure that you might find a lot of models for business letters on the internet. Now, since the COVID pandemic and the lockdown, I am not able to engage you and be with you in the class and make you write letters. So, I want you to explore writing some letters yourself. I want you to go through some sample letters by Googling them and finding them from the internet and then try writing some letters by yourself. I want you to do that. So now we are going into another category of business documentation. A very key document in any business institution or any business communication. It's a resume. In common parlance, we call it a biodata, at times a curriculum vitae, or a resume. So, what actually is a resume or a biodata or a curriculum vitae? We have heard about these, and I'm very sure that the moment you get out of college and start looking for jobs or higher education opportunities, this is going to be one word which you will keep on hearing. And I'm very sure that through this course, we are actually trying to prepare you for this process of job seeking and admission seeking in colleges also. Even though the paper is about business communication, preparing a resume is a very essential task for a student or a job aspirant also. So, what actually is a resume? Now, when you try to apply into an educational organization, educational institution, or some business organization, or whatever kind of a profession that you're applying for, you are a newcomer to them. The organization does not know anything about you. What kind of a person are you? What is your educational qualification? Even if you produce tons and tons of certificates, your ability cannot be measured by that. So there should be some kind of ice breaking happening between you and the organization. There should be some connecting link between you and the organization. So in a way, you need to present yourself before the organization before you actually appear for an interview or some other event. So how do you do that? A resume or a biodata or a curriculum vitae is the way through which you do that. It is a document which actually communicates your qualities, qualification, and almost everything about you which may be relevant for the job or the position for which you are applying. So, what are the details that you incorporate in a resume? It's actually quite relative, because what kind of a job are you applying for, or what kind of a position are you applying for? What are the things that this position or a job demands? So you think of those things and then design your resume, and then incorporate certain kinds of information in your resume. So a resume is actually, in a way, selling yourself in very plain terms, marketing yourself. I am this kind of a person, and employing me would give you these kinds of benefits. So you're actually telling the employer that what kind of a person am I, or what are the things that I can accomplish in their organization. You're actually presenting yourself, you're actually presenting your highlights or plus points to the organization. So this is, in a way, your introduction to the organization. So this is a very significant document, because a well written resume might actually get you a job. A badly written resume might just make you lose an opportunity, no matter however good you are. So people pay a lot of attention to making good resumes. Nowadays, there are many softwares and internet samples available for making good resumes, which makes the job easier. But still, we will actually try to help you go through the process and make a better resume. Of course, design wise, there are many things that you can do. There are very easily available softwares like Canva on your Play Store or Apple App Store, which would help you make a resume. And there are many other applications, and there are sample resumes available over the internet also. But we'll just learn the basic structuring or the basic things about a resume first. Now, what are the information that a resume demands? First of all, you will need your appearance, of course. You need to communicate what kind of, how do you look. So there might be a photograph of yours. It's not necessary, but most of the resumes would have a photograph of yours. And then, of course, your personal information. Your personal information means your name and your age and your contact information, your address, all those things come under personal information. And then your career or a professional objective. What do you intend to pursue, or what do you intend to accomplish through this career? Your career objective. And then your education or academic qualification, of course, to which level have you studied, and how is your education suited for the job that you are applying for. And of course, most importantly, work experience, or the positions that you have held in various institutions, and the kind of jobs that you have done. All that counts when you apply for a job. That's also there in a resume. And also activities and achievements. You have achieved an award, or you have done something very significant, all those, or you are very good at doing something. All those information can be part of a resume, and those can be your selling points. And your interests and aptitudes. Most of the time when you write your interests or aptitudes, what do you want to convey? You actually write, if you're applying for a job of a teacher, you definitely would say reading as an interest or a hobby, rather than horse riding, right? So similarly, whatever job you're applying for, you ingeniously decide what to put in there. And then awards and honors that you have achieved, obviously, which it shows what kind of a person you are or what skills you possess. So awards and achievements. And memberships in now, if I'm applying for a literary job, I might say I am a member of the Site Academy. Or if I'm applying for a science researcher job, I might say I'm a member of Indian Association of Physicists. So these are actually plus points. And then, of course, references. References are actually contact details of persons, of places where you have worked earlier, or educational institutions where you have studied earlier, so that these employers can contact them and get to know about you more, and verify that all these things that you have put in your resume are actually true. So these are the basic elements that come in a resume. So a resume is actually a presentation of yourself to your future employer. Okay, your resume might just decide whether you will get a job. So this is a very significant document. So in the coming classes, we'll discuss more about resumes, and we'll try making some sample resumes also. Thank you.